Hello? Alright, welcome back, and I'm here for Lostbelt 6, Part 6 of me playing through the story. It's been a little bit, nothing too much has actually changed. Last time we played, last time we played on stream, last time was, I believed we had just fought Tristan. Yes, I believe that's where the last time we left off, and a little bit's happened on my own time while I was playing this. Let's see, so far, I believe we learned that the three brothers are actually still alive, and they had actually gone to another city. I believe it's called Sheffield. And, you know, they meet the Lord and everything. Mash gets sells to him. He realizes that Mash isn't really the child of prophecy, but still wants to use it as a kind of, like, tool to fund his own, like, reputation along on top of, like, getting his forces to be stronger. Because he's also leading a rebellion against, Morgan. And what is interesting that, well, first thing, the story doesn't hide the fact that his place is going to be reduced to rubble, in like a certain time frame. So we know that supposedly this entire place is supposed to be destroyed. Oh wait, a little before that, actually, we actually do the MC Risque and or Guido and Castori are actually like on the road trying to get to another location, and they kind of run into some stuff, and they kind of end up going after dealing with some thugs, end up actually going to Orion's one of Orion. Let me see if it's right here. Yes, the Autumn Forest, which Orion kind of owns, and you basically meet like a bunch of like insect fairies, and they kind of just like have, you know, good time there. Nothing too much, nothing too crazy. They're a little heart to heart between Orion and the Risque or Gouda. It's just a little heart to heart between them and them supporting, or mostly Orion kind of supporting the MC with his whole like him seeing Castor going through something that he went through sooner, and is not able, feels bad that he's not able to really do too much other than being like a supporting character in her story. So we go back to Mash, what's happening with her. So apparently, so she gets taken as a bride by the Lord of Shelfid. That's where the whole Lion NTR kind of thing comes in, which I thought it was gonna be more, but no. Apparently, the moment that he tries to do anything, Mash just throws him through a wall, and he just immediately gives up on it. But apparently, he's supposed to be like a really good lord and everything. He's trying to make sure everything's actually being set up so he is actually able to rebel against Morgan. He's part of the Fang clan. I'm trying to think what else we learned from there. Mostly some day-to-day stuff, and seeing like how Mash is like really liked by all the fairies. One of the things we do learn, I think it's Wong, is actually a traitor. He's the one who's actually leaking information about Shelfin's forces and like what they're planning on doing to the Queen's army, which actually we actually find out that Burly Guts is actually in the area when he hears about Wang's talking about like everything that's happening with Shelfin, especially mentioning about the fact that how they have the child prophecy, which we learned, the false child prophecy is Mash. And we learned the fact that she is Burly Guts is like really interested in that and apparently wants to go check that out now. Let's see. From there, not really too much things, just day-to-day stuff. Until eventually, we then see that the Queen's army, they get sent as the Master of Shelfin predicted. But what ended up happening is that rather he had predicted that they wouldn't send their main forces, but they end up sending Tristan, Garwin, and Lancelot, all three, and that's where we left off. Now we're gonna get back in. So yeah, no, he's fucked. He's 100% screwed in this. All right, all troops in position. Lady Garwin, what would you have us do? Remain on standby until the messenger we sent to Borgrat returns. Tell Tristan's forces to do the same. What is Lancelot doing? Lady Lancelot's staying up by the air. She said she'll drop into the castle once the fighting begins. The Queen's orders were to cleanse Shelfin thoroughly. In addition to Borret's army, everyone in the castle, military or otherwise, will be considered targets for Lady Lancelot. Fine, we don't need them lined up anyway. Tell Lancelot to drop to the back gate when the time comes. If they try to let the child prophecy escape, that's where they'll do it. Alright, if you open your gates to us right now, this can all end without bloodshed. Don't make me use my horn on you. Look at your forces and look at ours. You're a rational Fae. You must see that resistance would be... Incoming message, my lady. Mercer resent to Shellfield. Just returned with Boric's reply. It says, there is no child prophecy in my castle. All you'll find here is contempt for the Queen. This castle and I are one. If I shall return to the earth, its purposes will also come to an end. That's all he wrote. That fool. Squad 1, Squad 2. Ready your siege gear. Shelfin's rampage will be difficult to break through. They may even be more horrible than my foul weather. Be prepared for casualty as high as 20%. Yes, my lady. We're prepared to accept any fate in the name of the Queen. Damn you, Bogart. Bogart. What's Bogart? Bogart. Your reach exceeds your grasp. Did you really think Her Majesty would give Shellfield special treatment simply because it kept Konax in check? You were a fool to underestimate us. We don't need to ambush Koda to keep Camelot safe from her. No truly capable leader in position would have made such a grievous error in judgment. Your time is over, you old fool. All that remains now is for me to put you out of your misery. No, they're fucked. Assemble the troops. Prepare to hold the castle. Send word to Korak. Tell her we can hold out here for about 2 days, and to send backup before then. At Boric's command, Shellfield began its true battle. Many high-ranking fairies said no one told them that all three Timmermen would be there, and that they should just give up the child of prophecy. But Bolgrat quickly put an end to their disdain. It wasn't clear whether he did it because he didn't want the child prophecy to protect him, or because he wanted to save her as a last resort. Whatever his reason, his decision was correct. If they had given up the child of prophecy, every Fae in Shellfield would have been cruelly slaughtered that much sooner. Report for the Sentry Tower. Enemy siege weapons are burning the ramparts. They're already burning through one layer of tree bark. The earth plant fairies are using oak trees to reinforce the walls, but at this rate, they won't last the night. They need immediate backup. Soldiers stationed at the top of the ramparts have their hands full fending off invaders scaling the wall. We're outnumbering them, but they're better trained than we are. It's only a matter of time until they outnumber us as well. So far, the fighting has yet to reach the town, thanks to our soldiers' valiant efforts, but... What was that? Did Darwin just break in on her own? Lancelot's attacking from above. She's attacking the barriers, destroying the barriers. The barracks. It's no use. She's too fast even with the Wind Clan fairies to track. There's no way we can shoot her down. No, she's fucking carpet bombing. She's literally carpet bombing them. Get her down to the ground, even if you have to destroy one of the barracks. That's all. It's like a bee. All power and no all speed, but no power. So long as we can ground her, I can easily. Now what is it? Did they just fire a cannon at us? No, sir. It's Garwin. She's using her Gilead on the main gate. Galatine, sorry, fuck. She literally yells it out. I should have known that. She's already burning through the gate, barked down to the 10th layer. We'll never be able to regrow it in time if she keeps hammering on it. Damn that girl. What about the castle grounds? Are the soldiers information? No, sir. The citizens are so panicked that they keep getting in the way. Some fairies are even starting to riot, demanding that we let them out from the rear gates. Whatever you do, do not open the rear gate. If one fairy makes it out, the whole thing collapses. Never mind the throne room, Captain. Get down there and suppress those riots. Yes, sir. Let's go, you lots. There's too much chaos on both sides of the ramparts. In the castle, we can't fight everywhere at once. Please, Lord Barak, tell us what we should do. You're the only one who can fight off the Queen's army here. Or are you going to send out the Child of Prophet? I know, damn it. I just need to put on one of those fires. Yes. Well, we got the magecraft cannons on our own. Let's see what kind of power the Child of Prophecy truly has. The Rage Boa runs into the iron cylinder mounted onto the castle. As far as his legs can carry him. He didn't think that alone would actually change the battle's course. At best, he was hoping it might provide an opportunity to turn the tides. Little did he know that fateful pull of the trigger would be the beginning of Sheriff's end. Attack would transfer the battle from a siege into a scene of pure annihilation. Oh fuck, what did he do? What did he do? Did he like aim it wrong? Did he aim it at the city? Did bro like misfire? What's up? What did he do? Oh fuck! Damn, let's not really carpet bomb the shit out of them. The shift of light that all but exploded from the castle changed everything. 600 royal army forces who had been laying siege to the gate vanished in an instant. The Shelfin soldiers who had been fighting violently on top of the rampart died on the spot, blood gushing from their bodies. Holy fuck! Holy shit! The rampart, which hasn't been budged, the rampart, which hasn't so much as budged when struck with Garwin's Galantine, was now completely melted, barely left behind a husk. Even the Tamlins, who were being standing before the main gate, can no longer be seen amidst a haze of white smoke. But Garwin, jeez. For a moment, terror gripped the battlefield. Both the Queen's army, who was suddenly lost their will to fight, and the soldiers of Sheffield, who would normally have welcomed the tide about, reeled at the other nightmare that had sprung upon them. Amidst the white smoke, only a single figure still stands. Through his breathing was shallowed and ragged. Oh. What was fucking flabbergasted, Lord Borak? That was phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Behold, my soldiers, if this isn't fortune smiling on us, I don't know what is. You can still win. You can still win. Not even the Tamlin can touch me when I have this. With this, I can obliterate anything that stands in my way. and not just Morgan. I could read that fool Woodwall's Kodak from the north, and even the Calamity Pool threatening Northwich. This is incredible, just magnificent. Though it was right in front of him to see, Borak remained blind to the truth. I like to take a picture of this. Okay, I just wanna. He failed to realize how odd it was that the dead queen soldiers had vanished without a trace. He failed to notice his own soldiers' painful death on the ramparts. He failed to see the fairies who had collapsed near the castle, and the soldiers right next to him who had fallen like wooden trees. Ah. The child of prophecy fell to her knees in despair amidst at the horrors of her sins has brought about. It wasn't just that she inadvertently harmed the townspeople she cared so deeply for. Was it the fact that she had brought that cylinder here? That was part of it. Was it her inability to stop Borak? Certainly, that was a part of it too. More than anything, she felt her greatest sin was her own weakness. Her failure considering the effect that she had on those around her, or the reason that she was here in the first place, using the loss of her memory as an excuse. Oh, who's next? Where's that accursed Lancelot flying about? Here, child of prophecy, come here. You can wield this thing more accurately, right? See that blue bee buzzing around up there? I want you to shoot it down, along with the Queen's army. Borak turned, oblivious to what was happening to him. There, he saw it. Why? Why must I harm this beautiful world? Forget about him, Mash. Come on, we need to get out of here. But what about Lord Borak? We can't leave him here alone. Don't you worry about me. You really are useless and weak, aren't you? I have no need for a queen who weeps over war. Go on. Take her whatever you like. Take her wherever you like. There, you see? Borak made his choice. He'd rather stay here and kill his enemies. What do you want to do? Come on. Huh? What can you do? I have to help the townspeople escape. Okay. I'd rather just make a break for myself, but if that's what you want, I'm game. Come on, let's hurry. See you, Borak. Don't worry about my tab. I'll be taking your bride as my payment. But Borak, please be careful. Lady Carmen, you're alright. I can't believe it. You can't believe what? Oh, you mean that light round? That was just a beam of hot. That was just a beam of hot magical energy. The only thing it posed was a bit of iron poisoning. It was crude and used without heart. You can't even compare for a single strike from High Queen Morgan. Now, what are you all doing? You call yourself the cream of the Camelot's crop? Hurry up and assume your advance. That fool Borak just destroyed his own town's greatest defense. Now's our chance to seize the castle. Pay no heed to the ones fleeing. All you need to do to concern yourself with is Shellfield's castle. Oh, dude's fucked. What the fuck is... What is Tristan doing? The Queen's army poured in through the front gates as the soldiers of Shellfield tried to fight back. Some of the townspeople hid in their house, holding up their hands and surrendered when the Queen's soldiers broke in. Others saw that the front gate was lost and scrambled to make their way to the rear one. Temlin Gorin remained steadfast at the front gate, glaring at the tassel kept a kilometer away. To Borag, who had became utterly enthralled by the cylinder's sheer destructive power, she may as well have painted a target on herself. You think you can match this power, girl? You think you could distract me? Cursed Knights of Morgan. Let's see how tall you could stand after I fire another shot straight at you. Distracted by its... and the... Elention? Warwick failed to realize that the weapon poison was eating away at him. The only thing on his mind was his animosity for Garwin, the Tinley he despised, admiration for magnificent leadership. That little girl has become quite the fine knight, he thought, as his lips curled into a smile. At that moment, he recalled the other girl's tears just a brief moment ago. For the first time in his life, Barak found himself on a battlefield wondering one simple thing. Why? Why was that girl crying? Why has she become so upset? What reason could she possibly have for such sadness? Try as he might, Barak could not understand. What am I saying? This is war and I have a weapon that can defeat my enemy. Weapons exist to be used. What more is there to consider? Shellfield belongs to me, and I won't let you bastards have so much as a single citizen. Even as he grew dimly more aware of his true anger, not with the Tamlin, but with his own cowardlessness. Borak placed his increasingly numb finger on the trigger, prepared to fire his last shot. Borak. I can't remember, it's Borak. It looks like the castle is still safe. Can we evacuate the town people here? We could, but then there'd be nowhere there for them to run. They'll all end up either captured or killed. If you really want to save everyone, then we need to open the rear gate and secure escape route for them. Sure, it's basically handing Shellfield to the enemy, but that was gonna happen sooner than later. Anyway, the townspeople may not have a lot of great options available to them, but whether they die to the Queen's army or head north to become Korak's slaves or get lost in a night called domain, it should at least be their choice. Now come on, Mash, let's head to the rear gate. Just make sure you run for it if you see a Tamlin, okay? They're here for you after all. I will. I'll go, Harberton. Please, open the gates. The Queen's soldiers are right on our heels. If they catch us, they're gonna tax us. I don't have much longer to live, and there's no way I'll survive another taxation. Calm down. We can't open the gate. Besides, it won't change anything. It won't be long now before Lord Borak sends the Queen's army packing. Return to your homes and await his victory. Those of you out houses, head for the castle. We guards can't stay here long either. We need to hurry to the front gate. We don't have time for this. We can't go back to our homes. All the fires raining down from above would burn us alive. And the Queen's soldiers are already occupying the castle. Our only option is to run for it. Korak's army is practically next door, right? I'm sure they'll help us. After all, they are the King clan. Now, get out of the way, you useless cretins. Lord Borak can't save us. He's a disappointment in the Fang clan. Yeah, Borak's failed. He's too weak to be a lord. He has no business challenging the Queen of all people. You bastards. Oh man, things are boiling. Things at the boiling point over here too. Versus the Queen's soldiers. Now we have to worry about a possible riot too. It's not like yelling at the guards is gonna do anyone any good. I do. Can't why they're doing it. Damn it. This way's blocked too. Borak sure covered his bases. How about the sewers, Wang? Can we make it out from there? No dice, Rob. There's a wall blocking our way to here too. I know that they're probably just trying to seal off ways for the enemies to sneak in, but this is overkill. Crap. Then we really don't have a way out. What about the rear gates? Long? Did you see how they opened it? Of course, Rob. I've been keeping an eye on the guards here, just like you told me to. There are levers hidden behind the third pillar in both the left and right guardhouses. All we gotta do is raise and lower them. Two of us should be able to manage it. Oh, but be careful next to the step on the stake at the lever's foothole. It's a safety mechanism that'll make the whole thing stop working once it's broken. Whoa, that's great, Wang. I'm impressed. You're really grown up. Really? You mean it? And does that mean I can make it on my own, like Winky? Eventually, sure. Don't worry about that until I get caught. Okay, let's sneak in and open the gates. These Shellfield fairies have treated us to a lot of good booze. There's the least we can do to repay. Oh crap, it's the Queen's army. They're already here. Forget the gate, Wang. Stay out of sight here and keep eyes on things. Damn it. We were a little too late. This is gonna be a bloodbath. Huh? But why can't we just open the gate then? Wouldn't that help? Don't be stupid. Didn't I teach you to play it safe? What's the most important thing in the world? Your life, right? And that's what you gotta take care of. After all, what's the point of having something valuable if you don't save it for when it really counts? Huh. Yeah, you're right. We can't sell ourselves short. Okay. Well, let's stay here in the sewer until... Rob, look, over there. Someone's sending the Queen's soldiers flying. It's Ananice. Ananice is here to save us. I told you. She's called MASH now. Anyway, change of plans. Let's sneak into the guard houses while she still got everyone's attention. Woo, alright. Way to go, MASH. That's our child of prophecy. The Queen's armors bore down on the panicking fairies, crowding around the rear gates. Guards advanced to meet them, but could not make it through the press of so many bodies. Soon, the Queen's soldiers would head upon the fairies, trying desperately to escape. Oh gosh, I should not abuse Chinese. Once first blood was shed, there would be no going back. The fairies were too frightened to think straight, so the Queen's soldiers regarded them as violent dispense. Soon the rear gate would become a bloodbath from which none would escape alive. Unless, of course, she had something to say about it. Yeah. Lady Mash, what are you doing here? I came here to help. Can you open the rear gate, Luke? I'm not authorized to make that call, but then again, if the Lord's lady wishes to pass through the gates, I guess we have no choice but to open it. Thank you. Not at all, my lady. I was this close to doing something I would have regretted forever. Some guard I should turn out to be. Someone help me open the gate, and hurry. I can't let the Queen's army into the guard's house. I won't let them touch the safety mechanism either. If you see someone suspicious in there, kill them. I've located a fairy that appears to be the child prophecy. Moving in for the kill. You four, with me, the rest of you, dispose of these fairies. Don't let a single seed of disdain escape. Oh no you don't. You're facing me and me alone. If you shed bloodshed, if it's bloodshed you want, then it's bloodshed you get. I am Tinlin Galaha, the Knight of Shellfield. I'm your enemy, and I'll stop you right here, right now. Oh shit, am I gonna fight with only Mash? She's so tiny! That's still funny. Okay, So you just have an increase. Okay. And you have nothing. What is your noble? None of it's damaging. Okay. It's not great. No, I'm gonna say actually how many we have 4 enemies. Okay. How much damage is Nash doing? Oh, she actually does a okay, she does a lot. Okay. Shit! Okay, I have an idea. Okay. Okay. So at the very least, that should be able to damage the next one. Man! I thought this entire time she actually had a what's the little fairy. I always thought she had like a damaging noble phantasm. I guess I was wrong. Huh. I thought she had like a giant gun or something. Hebe Trot. Oh, I think I talked about Hebe Trot either. Hebe Trot basically is just Mash's supporting character. She mostly supports his Mash. She looked at Mash and was like, "Oh, you're gonna be a wonderful bride." She's basically like Mash's support fairy that she ran into here in this place. Oh! Okay, so that's a crit animation. Okay. I just can't get over how tiny she is. I'm surprised. I wonder if anyone actually grailed her to like 100 and made her like their favorite servants. I kind of want to see if someone has. Okay, that should be it. This is Mash's old noble fan. Oh, I need to get water. Give me a second. Oh shit! Oh, my arms! Yes, they're long enough! Alright. Shoot! I thought it was the one I had like... Okay, thank goodness, okay. Alright, I thought this was does Match Noble Phantasm not give it... Does it not have the attack boost anymore? I could have sworn it does. It's open. The child prophecy opened the gate for us. I don't see any of the Queen's soldiers outside. This is our chance to escape. Alright. It seems like all our work is done here. Come on, Match. Let's run for it too. Don't worry about the city. Or can handle it. What else you can say about him? He's still a great knight. He knew this might happen when he began his rebellion. You don't have to share that responsibility with him. This is his last stand. No one else's. Epitrot. Oh shit! Escape is not an option. Your only option here is to surrender and accept capture, or to die here now. Here and now. La 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 la. Lancelot. It's Tamlin Lancelot. Ah, we're all gonna die. Oh damn. What is that? A fairy? Tamlin, you say? For real? So that's a child of prophecy. Fine. This is annoying. I'm moving in to capture her. But first, what was it that you called yourself? Galahad or something? That's quite the name you threw out. Oh crap, here she comes. Get ready, Mash. Don't hold anything back against her. By the way, why did you call yourself Galahad? Who is even Galahad? Is he like some boyfriend of yours you never told me about? Damn it! I don't know who Galahad is either. I just sort of came out. At any rate, everyone, please try to escape. I'll do my best to hold her off. I have not seen any of her actual... I have not seen anything of Faye Lancelot so far. So I didn't get the role, and I also didn't get the... I haven't used her for any of my friend supports. Oh shit, that's not good. What the fuck do you mean it's going max? Okay. Oh shit. It disconnected. Hold on. Why did it disconnect? Okay, there we go. That was weird. Okay. Okay, which one is this? Yeah, so I should be getting the attack boost. Oh, I guess he just took it out for story. Okay, whatever. Okay, I should be able to... Fuck, it really is. Oh, fuck! What the fuck was that? Okay, wait, hold on. I thought she could survive. Never mind, I'm a fucking liar. Holy shit. Okay, yes, she should be... Okay, Mash should be able to survive. I will say it's actually a really cool mobile. It's a really cool mobile phantasm. Oh, what the fuck? It's no use. Nothing's working on her. My strength is fading. I see. And here I thought your shield might be something special. The round table is protecting its use against me. My mystics are too powerful for it. Huh? That explosion came from the castle. Keep... Lord Barat. Alright, fuck. I'm gonna keep on pushing. Oh crap. She totally wants to go save him, doesn't she? I'm glad she doesn't look as defeated as she did a second before, but come on! Oh, a second win? You're tougher than you look. I see why you chose Galahad, for your name at least. But it's no use, Child of Prophecy. This ends now. You're not going anywhere. We don't need two children of prophecies. I guess it was just too soon to call yourself a Tamlin, or to assume Galahad's name. Goodbye. Who did that? Sorry about that, but that girl's an acquaintance of mine. I didn't want to get involved, but I also rather she not die on me. Please stand down, Lancelot. Do that, we all go home. No fuss, no muss. Are you the wolf that's been watching over me all this time? You knew? So much for the mysterious slick. Your instincts, no. Your power of observation is just as keen as ever. Anyway, I'll handle Lancelot here. Don't worry. I can at least buy you enough time to escape. Alright, thank you, rope person. Wait, what the hell? I thought you were gonna run outside. Why are you running to the castle? Hey! I knew it. But what can I do? I had some ask for you. Hey, Grim. It is you, right? Sorry to run since we haven't seen each other in forever, but thanks for this. Sure, no problem. Definitely not going to survive this, but oh well. So, mind facing me instead? It might cost me my life, but I can at least send you flying out the castle. Grim, I see. So you're Grim the Sage, the savior from the Fey era familiar. Now you're a servant who's been summoned to this era of the High Queen, and you still haven't learned. Her Majesty said I should dispose of you, so I will. I don't suppose you have any last words. Oh, sure. But it'll take way too long to get through them all. Besides, we're both outsiders in Fey Britain anyway. So let's just have some fun and not worry about about the rest. Ugh. Oh, so it's Naku. Huh. Wait, hold on. I see Grim the Fae was mentioned somewhere before. Clan, High Queen. Fae familiar. Does it say anywhere here? Okay. No, it doesn't. Okay, whatever. I know that I think it was mentioned before. I don't remember. I mean, I remember where when we were talking about the legends of like some of the other characters. Whoa, you even deflected that one. I guess your skin is tougher than Garwin's. But unfortunately for you, I don't care how tough your skin is. I only care for what's underneath it. I want to touch your muscles once they're all exposed, gushing blood. I want to make a belt from your guts. Well, go on, big guy. Scream for me. Aim for your insides being twisted all around. You'll be just like an old doll no one wanted to buy. No, she's dying. That sucks. Hey, watch him, milady. You almost got blood on me. I'm about to see an old friend here, you know. Gotta look my best. Oh, please. You were practically drenched in blood just a while ago. Anyway, check this out, birdie. See how miserable Borak looks? First a little charm to project his soul into his likeness, and look, I can make him however I like. First we bend both arms, then we bend the legs, and into the most ugliest mannerisms I've ever seen. The spell you taught me is hilarious. Oh, that one? That's called fetish. a bit beyond me, but since you're a fairy, it's obviously no problem for you. If anything, it looks like a perfect fit for you. Even if I didn't think you would be able to take it, even I didn't think you were gonna take it this much. Fetish? Oh, what a silly name. Okay, I'm gonna make this my noble phantasm. Whoever I use this on will be into my plaything before they even know what's happening. It'll be mine to do with as I please before they even know what's being done to them. Oh, this is awesome. I love it. Face left, face right. Put your hands together and pray. I can't think of anything more I can't think of a more prophetic way to die. Damn you, Tristan. I'll never fall to the likes of... Oh, just shut in and die already. How the hell are you still alive when your heart's been torn to pieces anyway? Well there, Melee, don't finish him off just yet. Just keep it cool for now. I still need him alive for one last thing, at least for a little longer. Well, speak of the devil, guess your wifey really loves you, huh, Mr. Lord? I'm kind of jealous. Bogart, are you okay? Why? Oh no, Mash, can't you slow down a bit? I mean, what the hell? Why is Bogart all bloody and floating in the air? Did that girl sitting on the throne do this to him? Hold on. Bogart, I'll get you down from there. Whoa there, not so fast. If you want to get Lord Borat to live, you better not move a muscle. You did come here to save him, right? How would we start with a nice, peaceful discussion? After all, you were never too big on fighting and stuff, right, Mash? You know who I am, don't you? But I'm afraid I don't. Have your memories right now? Oh, yeah, I heard. What was his name? Milky, Minky, Funky? Whoever it was, he told me all about it. Man, you should have been there. You sure been through a lot, huh, Mash? I can only imagine how hard it was for you. But don't worry about it. My name's Bort, and I'm here to rescue you from your hardship in this strange land. Don't be fooled by this pretty face. Behind it's the mind filled with information about your past. Now come on, let's go back to New Darlington and have some fun just like we used to. Don't trust him, Mash. He's bad news. Lancelot was a bad match for us because she was just too strong. But he's just bad. No matter how strong or weak he might be, he reeks your blood down to his soul. I feel the same way. Even if I did know him, I can tell that I wouldn't trust anything he says. Ouch, that hurts, Mash. What happened to you? First you lost your memory, then you lost your way? No one likes him. That's actually kind of funny. Alright, I see. You must have gotten mixed up with the wrong kind of fairies. Hey, I don't blame you. But if I've been palling around with a bunch of broke-ass bandits, I probably had trouble trusting people too. But hey, don't worry. I'm still the same. What happened to the fairy who told you about me? Tell me, where is Winky now? Oh yeah, Winky was the one who betrayed us. I can't tell you that. I mean, I don't know or care where fairies go when they die, right? Oh, damn. Huh? Who said you can move? No way. Gah. That hurts. I've heard about throwing people against a wall, but I'd never had a wall thrown against me. Yikes. Guess I better do something before you literally turn me into minced meat. Truth is, Mash, neither me nor that Timlin there can beat you now. Now that you're a Timlin named after Galahad, the greatest knight of the Round Table ever produced. So I'm afraid we have no choice but to play dirty. Do it, Tristan. You got it. Like this, right? See? Your beloved Lord Bogart's dangling around in the castle wall. The castle wall now. All I have to do is to release his thread and he'll hit the ground head first. Normally, a little drop like this wouldn't faze him. But since he's hanging on by a thread in more ways than one, I guess it'll be enough to finish him off. Now, how much longer are you gonna keep on making moves on my man? Phew! Thanks, Lady Spindle. I swear, how did you even know exactly what I had in my mind? You're a genius. Of course I knew barely. This is us we're talking about. And I know just what's gonna happen next too. What do you want? It doesn't seem like you're here to capture the Child of Prophecy. Me, that is. Well, technically we did come here to kill the Child of Prophecy. But whether we do that or not kinda depends. See, we're actually in much more dire straits here than we might seem. Even together, me and Lady Springer are no match for you. You'll never forgive us for turning Borat there. So if he dies here, it's obvious we'd be the next ones to bite it. If you went nuts, there's not much we could do about it. I suppose you're right. I don't think I could stop myself either. Right? Which is why I propose a little wager. I'll let you in on a little secret. I'm Morgan's master. Alright, I guess you don't know what a master is. Basically, I'm kind of like Morgan's husband. If you kill me, both Morgan and her armies will lose at least half their strength. So any child prophecy worth her salt, or shield, as it were, would never pass up the chance. And like I said earlier, not even the two of us combined could stop you now. Well, I hate to say this, after I went through all the trouble putting this show together, it'll all be for nothing if we fought. Or at least, that would be the case if you didn't have a little insurance policy here. Understood? So do you want me to let you two go in exchange for Borat's life? You want me to choose between killing you and saving him? Huh? No, I don't think we need to bother with that. Oh, he's fucking dead. The dead keeping Borat's in the air snapped. Rarely Guts was right. He did know the girl well. Even with the threat gone, she wouldn't hesitate to dive after Borat to save his life. Borat! See? Even if her memory is gone, she's still the same old Mash. As far as I'm concerned, it won't matter if she never gets over her amnesia. Rarely Guts' laughter echoed throughout the ruins of the castle. After he finished snickering at the girl's desperate rescue attempt. Okay, now that we have to bring this black barrel thing back with... Hey, Lady Springel, what happened to the giant 3-meter long cannon that was just here? Don't tell me it fell off too. Seriously? Huh? Sorry, I was so absorbed in you that I didn't see what happened to it. Ah. Oh well, guess I can't blame you for that. Besides, it's no biggie. Alright, Lady Spindle. I think we have enough fun for one night. What do you say we head back home? Are you sure? What about that Mash girlie? I thought you really wanted her. Well, sure, but remember how Morgan said to leave her alone? Besides, no one but Lancelot can take her on now. Anyway, I'm just gonna have to think of another way to make her mine. I see, so she's stronger than I am. Ugh, that little brat. I'm so excited to tear her to pieces. Is it okay if I go kill that fairy here? I need to blow out some steam before I die from stress. Oh, don't worry. We just have to change our approach. Remember when I told you before? If you can't hurt the outside, rot the insides. If Mash wants to rescue people as a child of prophecy, we'll just let her do that. That way, it'll just be a matter of time till she feels her consciousness wearing down on her. The more she goes around passing herself off as a child of prophecy, the more disposable she ends up. And that's just how things seems to work in the land of the Fae. All right. Oh man, summer's hot. In the span of a few seconds, it took the two figures to fall from the castle to keep to the courtyard. The girl made a desperate dash toward the castle wall, creating Borat in her arms, trying to absorb the blunt of the impact herself. Nah, dude, bro's a pretzel. He's not gonna survive. Though she knew it was the only thing she could do to keep Borat alive, she had to account for the weight being added to her fall. But even though she couldn't help but experience a short bout of dizziness upon standing up. I'm okay. What about you, Borat? Are you alright? More or less. Besides, this is my second time falling from these heights. Through panting and out of breath, Borat's flaming remarks were as cutting as ever. The girl gave a great sigh of relief, but that relief proved short-lived. Borat's body was cold as stone, and his breathing faint and shallow. I need to get you to a medic right now. Right away. But I'm afraid everyone in the castle is... It's alright. I know all the medics are gone. I could hear the sounds of sword clashing, flames spreading, and my soldiers' battle cries and death thrones. So, the enemy has made it inside. Yes, they have. But by the time I got back, it was already too late. Why did you? Never mind. Just take me to the rear gate. I trust you can do that, since you came all this way for me. Of course, but Harbatross still hasn't. I'm right here. Jeez, I can't believe you just jumped out of the castle like that. Still, it turned out to be the fastest way to escape, so I guess it worked. All worked out. Oh, thank goodness. I guess I shouldn't have known you would be light on your feet, Hobby Cat. You know it. Plus, my spinning wheel here can actually fly a bit. Trust me, it's a lot more versatile than it looks. But don't call me Hobby Cat. It makes me too happy. Right. Okay, I'm gonna take Borat to the rear gate. Would you cover me? Habertrot nodded. Of course. The girl tried to lift Borat's great bulk, only to realize the magical energy that has been surging through her moments ago had vanished. In her body, between her battle with Lancelot and the fall she had taken, she has long since reached her limits. You fool. Tamlin or not, you're still half human. Stop, Borat. You mustn't. You're in no condition to carry me. Please, put me down. I can walk on my own. Don't be ridiculous. You don't even have the strength to escape my grip. Come on. Come. The rear gate is this way. Hurry. Borat picked the girl up roughly and staggered forward as quick as his bloody body could move, which was, of course, not very quick at all. But he kept on, slowly and surely, like a groom carrying his bride across the threshold. Oh man, I think it got even worse. There are so many fairies packed in the front gate now that even than ever. Borat. I keep on calling Borat. Borat. There's no way he can get close without the Queen's shoulder spotting us. Up to that point, Habertrot has been trying to keep them away from the Queen's soldiers. But that luck was not to last. If they were to approach the gate now, all eyes would be on Borat and the Child of Prophecy. You're right. It's unfortunate. It's fortunate that the gate is already open, but at this rate... No, we could still get through the gate if we stay here. It's only a matter of time they find us anyway. Thanks to you two, I got a good deal of my strength back. I can run now. Some of my citizens still haven't made up their mind whether they should stay or go. I have to help them escape. Keep your head down while we're outside, child of prophecy. I don't want you drawing your attention to yourself. Okay, if you say so. Alright, let's go. For the guy who's had his heart crushed, he's surviving quite longer than I thought. What are these fools doing? The castle has fallen. The battle on the mid-street is over. The Queen's soldiers are heading this way. Escape through the rear gates and get the... Oh, what's that? And get to the twisted hole in Brestle Hill. I trust you know what I mean by that, my fellow Shelfiers. Or Borat, you're alive? But Twisting Hole is a one-way road. That's where the Nightcaller... That's where I'm going. If any of you have any other propositions, you're free to take them. But don't stay here. Don't you hear? Don't you hear that? Garwin's Black Dogs, the main force of the Queen's army, are heading this way. At Boart's command, the fairies began scrambling through the rear gates. As he carries the girls in his arms, Boart himself continued to walk through the gate slowly and calmly, setting an example to keep the nearby fairies from panicking. I'm impressed, Boart, but how about getting them outside is gonna help? Look behind us, the Queen Army really is hot on her heel. They're catching up to those fairies in no time unless someone closes the gate. Huh? The gates are closing. Whoa, Borat, I'm impressed. Was this set up to do automatically when you pass through the gates? Yes, I suppose by some curious stroke of luck it was. Huh? Hearing Borat speak through his clenched teeth, the girl sensed something was amiss. She lifted her head and turned to look at what was now a far-off gate. Wait, please, wait! Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you for rescuing me that day. Thank you for giving me, and thank you for always smiling. Oh, fuck, bro, no! Still cradle in Borat's arms. The girl gathered all of her strength to wave back at the two fairies with the biggest smiles she could muster. I can't believe it. Borat's alive and Mash is there with him. And she must have made it back in time to save him. That's great. I can't believe she pulled it off. But the gate's still open. Ah, crap, even at distance, Mash looks really pale. Lancelot must have gotten to her. That's gonna be why Borat's carrying her. But hey, at least now they can get away. What a relief. Come on, let's go after them. This is our chance to travel with Mash again. Yeah, that sounds pretty nice. Maybe we could all make Borat part of the gang. It'd be the perfect bodyguard. That way, Mash would get a little bit easier. Mash's job would be a little bit easier too, huh? I bet Winky wouldn't be too happy about that. But before we go there, there's something else we have to do first. Huh? What do you mean, Rob? Is it important? Yeah, real important. We're the only ones who could do it. I can't do it alone. No. It's something else that we have to do, Wag. You okay, Rob? Is something wrong? Whatever it is, you could tell me. You're my big bro. Whatever you want to do, I'm game. Thanks, Wag. Alright, let's close the gate. Thor, I still remember what you told me before, right? All we have to do is lower the lever to close the gate, then destroy the safety mechanism so they can't open it. I'll trap the Queen's soldiers inside for a good while. Huh? But Rob, that means we... Alright, I gotcha, Rob. Just leave it to me. But can't we at least say goodbye? I don't want... We wouldn't want Mash to worry about us. No, we wouldn't. The Queen's guards are gonna break into the guardhouse anyway. Might as well run up to the top gate. There? And from there? Okay, good. Just make eye contact with Borat. He's sharper than he looks. I'm sure he'll figure out what's going on. What are you fools doing? Bobart's resounding voice rang throughout the city square. While it did snap the fairies out of their panic, and also alerted the Queen's army to their location. Okay, let's do this, Wong. I think this is the most excited I've ever been throughout since we got here to Fey Britain. You said it, Rob. We might have been in all sorts of trouble before, but life wasn't always easy here. And now, I'm real glad we came. Aw man, bro, I'm gonna miss them. And so the two brothers closed the gate. It goes without saying that the Queen's soldiers were not too pleased. Once they found that the fairies hidden in the rush out, the pair became the target of the army's frustration. The brothers saw Borat shrinking to the distance, and in his arms, the girl looking back. Look, Rob, it's Mash. She sees us. Hey, Mash, I'm glad you're okay. I wish I was smart enough to say this better, but thanks for saving our lives. Thanks for everything. Rob looked with sadness and pride at his brother happily waving at the girl. The sound of boots echoed louder from downstairs. Soon the brothers' journeys would be over. Aw, man. You know, putting your life on the line to protect what's most important to you is kind of nice. Aw, man. Ah, screw it. Who cares about the Queen's soldiers? I'm gonna wave at her too. Bye, Mash. Take care. Don't worry about us. You'll pay us back? You paid us back, and then some long ago. Thanks again for saving us, Charter of Prophecy. Prophecy or not, you're the weirdest knight I've ever met. But I wouldn't have it any other way. It's the best trip I've ever had. I'll never forget it. No! Fuck! I missed the timing for it! Later, some of the Queen's knights went out to search for the escapees, but Borat and the others were nowhere to be seen. And so, the Battle of Shellfield came to an end, with the voices of two fairies waving right up to their last moments. Oh, bro, that's fucked up. Wait, hold on, I need to check something real quickly. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it there. That's a nice little clip lover. Okay, thank you for watching. I'm gonna try to play again on my own for a little bit, just to get a little bit further. But I think I'm planning on streaming tomorrow anyway, so we'll see how far I get. See you for now.